I was born in Kenya. My parents are missionaries. From the time that I started growing up, there was a huge push to provide water in Africa. And over the last 40 years, you would have assumed that we would have solved the problem. However, it hasn't. You've got people living in poverty, trying to eke out a living, but as soon as we recognize their struggle by saying, we're just gonna come and give it to you, there's something that happens, I think, in your spirit. Your attitude just goes to be like, yeah, I'm too poor, I'm too weak. Why bother trying? Water4 always had that idea that unless we go deeper with the people and make it about them, that's what really makes a difference at the end of the day. The churches will be able to use that ministry of water. There's these ripple effects of going deeper in the community, meeting the needs on a much larger scale.
Before Water4 started working in Chapaco, there was really no clean water. They had surface water that they would drink out of a lake, no latrines. One of the first things they did was to come and do a manual hand pump. And then as the community got organized, mobilized, that community began to manage those pumps effectively. And that's what allowed Water Access Zambia to come in and upgrade that system.
We saw this opportunity to move from hand pumps to solar pumps and piped water, where they've got clean water accessible at their house.
If you have clean water at your house, you're going to use 3 times more of that clean water. It really increases the levels of health.
And we share with the community and say, okay, this is something which will increase your convenience. Is this something that you want, that you're willing to pay for?
We want to do things that empower others, not to rely on us. If someone's in a community and has the economic capacity to cover their own water crisis, let them do it. And then by paying for a service, people realize that they're capable of helping themselves.
I live on the outskirts of Chapaco and I have running water. I feel very proud. I am paying for this water because there are no germs or worms or harmful organisms in it. I am getting clean drinking water, and that's why it is my right to contribute.
When people have figured out they can do it themselves, we'll also see schools being built, agriculture practices see people starting to work together.
The great thing about empowerment is it's not cheap love and it's not quick love, it's deep love.
There is like huge joy and excitement when I go out and see that this is like completely sustainable, completely owned by the community.